Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a statement that was released by President William Ruto, which he thought that it is going to make Kenyan people happy. It is going to be embraced. But this statement has really angered Kenyans. That is the results of his statement. Ruto was responding to the issue of abduction. Remember what happened in this country when Gen Zs went to the street. And even before that, Raila Odinga had mass action and many other things that happened after Ruto became the president. So he came out to confirm that everyone who was abducted have finally been released back to their family. And this is his statement, I quote him. All the people who were abducted, all of them have been brought back to their families. And I have given firm instructions that nothing of that nature will happen again. He's confirming it will never happen again. Those are the firm instructions that he has given. There are so many questions Kenyans are asking. These instructions are given to who? Who is Ruto giving these instructions to? And if everyone who was abducted has been released and returned back to their family, who abducted them? People are asking, who provided William Ruto with the data about the people who were abducted and now they have been released back to their family? Who provided him with that data? And if he has all this information, isn't it enough to prepare a case against the person behind this heinous act? Is abduction constitutional? Is it in line with the human rights? Or it was violating the Kenyan constitution? These are some of the questions that people are asking. I've read this statement like 3 times. And many questions will come out more than answers. But there is something also Ruto is proving here in this statement. Now, before we go deeper into the discussion, I have a quick request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, remember, Ruto's statement is coming at a time when we saw the BBC journalists here in this country were arrested right in their studios. Na mpaka sasa hatujajua wako wapi. We shared that information here. The issue was that they were still working, there were people who had worked on a documentary that was released about the Blood Parliament, which exposed so many things and revealed the real images about individual officers or people who are involved in shoot to kill of Gen Zs who were at at the Parliament building. After that documentary, then this guy is again arrested. Was it even abduction? Then now we are here, President himself confirming that all these individuals have been returned back to their families, and he has given firm instruction that such thing should never happen again. That's a big joke. It seems the president has more information than what we have. And therefore, since he has enough information, this issue should be dealt with, and those who are involved in this matter be brought to books. If the president is serious, before he tells us he has given firm instructions, he should show us these people who abducted Kenyans and the position that he has taken about these people. Ni msimamo upi ama ni kipi umechukua kuhusu hawa jamaa na kitendo walichokifanya? What action has you taken against these individuals who are involved in the abduction of Kenyans? When Justin Muturi, the former CS for Labour, talked about abduction of Kenyans, Ruto viewed him as an enemy of the executive. And that is what encouraged his firing. But Muturi was ready for that. He felt as a parent, because one of his sons was involved in this. He was actually a victim. Alikuwa abducted. And Muturi shared critical classified information. How he had a phone call with the president now, driving to State House, meeting the president, and the phone call to Nurdin Haj. So maswali ambayo Wakenya wanauliza, Mr. President, did you talk to Nurdin Haj, or who did you give this firm instruction? IG of police, CDF, or who? Because even we are told that KDF were also involved in this saga. Ruto is finally confirming that his government was involved in abduction of Kenyans. That is another conclusion we can easily make from this statement, that this government was involved in abducting Kenyans. Imagine having a president who foresees, who oversees the abduction of Kenyans. Imagine having such a president. Yeye ako tu anakalia uongozi wake ikikuja kuja abduct watu. Yeye ako tu kwa furaha kubwa. He is happy. That means that the instructions were from State House. Otherwise, if these instructions were not from State House, Ruto should have moved with anger and wisdom to punish this individual using the available laws. Take these individuals who are involved in this thing to court and let the court make rulings. Lakini mambo ya kutuambia kwamba umepeana firm instructions. Firm instructions. People are asking another question. What about those who died? Some were brought back to their families in caskets. What about that? Are you comfortable and happy with that? Or what is this? What does it mean? People died. You are telling us that you've given firm instructions about such things not repeating again. But where is justice? Where is justice to these families? Iko wapi justice? Before I give these firm instructions, there should be justice. Otherwise, if not, we are concluding that the biggest abductor in this country is none other than President William Ruto, who governs this government, who is the head of this government, who is the head of the state. And this explains a lot why they were trying to arrest a BBC journalist. Why? If indeed he disagrees with what happened, he should have allowed BBC to continue with their move to expose what happened, because it was going to help him to get information that would have been very critical to help him actually to stop these things properly. Instead, there were threats from the state to this media house, and in all attempts to stop anything that reveals really what happened during Gen Z's protest. So Ruto amekubali. Yeye ndiye alikuwa anateka nyara wa Kenya.